Hey guys, we have a pretty interesting announcement today. We have a new Dragon Ball mobile game. Well, it's mobile, but it's also not mobile at the same time. I haven't taken a look at any information about this. This sort of came out of nowhere. It's August 8th, a random Thursday. We have an announcement for a new Dragon Ball mobile game. I've gotten a lot of questions on my live streams. I've gotten a lot of questions in some of my Q&A videos. Do I think there's going to be another Dragon Ball mobile game, either that's in works or that's going to be worked on at some point in the future? And every single time I've been asked that, I've always said yes. And this is proof that there certainly was a Dragon Ball mobile game in the works, even though there are two obviously very prominent Dragon Ball mobile games out right now, Dokkan Battle and Legends. This is going to be a third installment in the Dragon Ball mobile game empire. So this is going to be called Dragon Ball Project Multi. Of course, this is not the final title of the game. So this is the official Twitter/X account, official X for the latest game, Dragon Ball Project Multi. Looks like a beta test is going to be available from the 20th to September 3rd. So it's less than 2 weeks away. That's pretty crazy. By the way, the reason why I said it was not specifically mobile, it is on mobile, but then it is also on Steam. That is interesting. That kind of reminds me of like Pokemon Unite. Pokemon Unite is a, because I know this is going to be a MOBA because I've seen people talking about it already. Pokemon Unite is kind of just like a Pokemon MOBA that you can play on iOS, you can play on your Android, but you can also play on PC with people on, like, it's cross-platform. So you can play, I can play on my phone, and I could be playing with somebody who's on PC. It's a very inclusive way of designing games these days, and I think that is definitely a very good thing. So yeah, and then it says the final game title will be announced at a later date. So obviously, Project Multi is not the name of the game. This kind of reminds me of when Kakarot was first announced. They didn't actually have the name Kakarot. I think it was called Project Z, I believe is what it was called. So they all have these project names. Obviously, it's not the final title of the game. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the trailer for the game, this teaser trailer, regional beta test trailer. And we'll see what this looks like. This is going to be my first time looking at gameplay for Project Multi. Pretty excited to see how this is going to go. And let's go ahead and start. See what we got here.
Peggy 12.
All right. Dragon Ball Project Multi regional beta test. Dragon Ball's first ever 4v4 team battle. The graphics seem pretty good. Nice. Yeah, so you can tell that it is, you know, I'll watch the whole thing through once, then we'll go through and sort of like analyze each scene here. It definitely does look very MOBA-esque here. Get KO'd. Limitless odds, power up, and strike back. Okay, we got some Tournament of Power stuff. Grab the Dragon Ball, claim victory. We got Boo. We got Tournament of Power 18. Zamasu's in here. Great Ape. Okay. Stand together, win together. Definitely looks a very team-oriented game, which MOBAs are. Brace yourself for a Dragon Ball experience like no other. Okay, I mean, again, not super in-depth. It was a minute trailer here. So it looks like we have a beta test, regional beta test, August 20th from 6 a.m. to September 3rd, 6 a.m. UTC, available in Canada, France, Germany, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, United Kingdom, and the United States. I'm assuming I'm going to be relegated to the Japan region, but we'll see. Obviously, I'm not sure if this is going to be a open beta test or a closed. I'll look more into, I have the official website pulled up in a separate tab. We'll take a look at that after this, but let's just go through some of the stuff that they showed here. Let me put this on like 0.25 speed or something, and I'll mute this now. Let's see if we can notice some stuff here. So Dragon Ball's first ever 4v4 battle. Yeah. Let's forward this a little bit. So we have Piccolo flying in. I'm very surprised that they went with Tournament of Power 18 instead of just like the traditional Android/Cell Saga Android 18 with the classic outfit on. Krillin, of course. We have Vegeta. This is a very typical Vegeta outfit. Boo. We have Trunks from the Android Saga. Zamasu and Goku. Okay. I'm very surprised that there's no Cell in here. There's no Frieza in here. They went with Zamasu. Okay, interesting. Obviously, I'm assuming this is not the final roster of characters. So, okay, it looks like this is where you're going to start out with. And again, this looks very... I'm not a Pokemon Unite, like, fanatic. I've seen very minimal amounts of gameplay about Pokemon Unite. I know almost nothing about the mechanics of the game, but to me, this visually looks very similar to Pokemon Unite, which is... It makes sense because it's like a similar structure in terms of the actual, like, infrastructure of the game, right? You can play it on your phone, you can play with people cross-platform on Steam, stuff like that. All right, so it looks like they're flying across the map. Looks like there are robots, the Red Ribbon Army pirate robots around the map. There's Red Ribbon Army soldiers here as well that they're taking down. This is, I assume it's Goku and Boo on the same team. Looks like there's like frontal cone AoE attacks you have to avoid there. There's Champa. Interesting. Looks like someone has a hammer. Is that Zeno with a hammer? Is that what that is? Yeah, look at that. Look at Zeno with the hammer. What's going on there? He's just bonking him on the head. He's like stunned. Okay, and I assume this is two players fighting each other. Interesting. Get KO'd and then you revive. Sure. So when you die, I mean, again, it's like every other MOBA that exists. You're going to respawn back at the beginning. Looks like instead of actually like disappearing, you like just fly back to the beginning. Here's the transformation. Limitless odds. So it looks like you can transform in this game, which makes sense. Dragon Ball is certainly about transformations. Power up. So this is okay, so hold on, let me go back like a few frames here. This is the Supreme Kai of Universe 6. It's really hard to see because there's like words and like animations everywhere. This green guy over here is the Supreme Kai of Universe 6. We have, is that Android 16? I'm trying to like figure out what all these characters are. This is obviously going to be Android 16. I don't know if that's a playable character. Whoever this is doing combat, I can't even really tell who these guys are. This is Super Saiyan Goku. We have Belmod. There's a dead... Is that a barbarian or whatever? one of the guys that Zamasu kills with Gowasu. I think that's what that is. And then Belmod looks like he's getting destroyed. I don't know. It seems like the Gods of Destruction play like a pretty important role in the progression of the game. And then this is the Dragon Ball. So they made it sound like the objective of the game is to obtain the Dragon Ball. And I'm assuming it's basically like the base of the opponent's team is, I guess, cracking through whatever this like glass is around the Dragon Ball, and then you can obtain the Dragon Ball. That's typically how it is in MOBAs. The objective of what a MOBA is usually in traditional MOBA design is you infiltrate the opponent's base, you destroy their town center or whatever, and then you win. So I'm assuming that's basically what this Dragon Ball is representing here. Okay, so they have... Okay, there's Zeno. This is... Yeah, Shenron's like... Okay, that makes sense. It's the Shenron figurine that Kami basically used to create Shenron with. That makes sense. There is... I guess the win screen when you win. This is what it shows. Again, I think the graphics are pretty good. Like, these models look pretty good. This is a mobile game. Like, this is a game you're going to be able to play on your iPhone, on your Samsung Galaxy. And I would say these are pretty decent. Like, look at this. I don't know if this is actual in-game footage. It might be a cutscene for all I know. I don't know, but this is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we have Kid Gohan. This is Gohan from Namek beating up Trunks. We have Great Ape. I'm not sure if giant transformations are going to play a huge role in the game, but we at least know that there's going to be Great Ape somehow involved here, which is good. One of the problems with Dragon Ball Legends is they have not yet found a great way of implementing a lot of giant characters. All right, we have Piccolo doing the special beam cannon, and then we have Krillin doing the Destructo Disc. Here's the Supreme Kai of Universe 6 again. Again, I don't really... Is this Catella over here? The rat god of destruction? I can't really tell. It's hard to see. Krillin here. I don't know who this is up here. It's hard to see. There's a million tornadoes and stuff everywhere. Portals and flashing lights. There's a big bang attack with Vegeta. Okay, so you know what it actually looks like? It looks like when you do an attack on the battlefield, like a close-up animation of the character might pop up on the screen on like the side. That could be pretty cool. I mean, that's what it looks like what's happening right here, right? And then here's Goku doing the Spirit Bomb. And then this is Vegeta getting attacked by the Spirit Bomb? Yeah, I guess that's what that is. And then he transforms. I guess it's the Super Spirit Bomb. So that's essentially the game. Our first look at Dragon Ball Project Multi. Let's go ahead and jump over to the official website here. So looks like we have some dates for the beta test. Looks like there's going to be No, actually, this is the same date. It's just different time zones. I guess is what this is, right? August 20th, 6 a.m. UTC is the same as August 19th, 11 p.m. PDT. Participate on these platforms. Oh, it looks like it's only going to be on Steam for the first beta test, I guess is what this is, because this is coming soon for App Store and Google Play. So Steam looks like it is going to be the original way to beta test the game. Stand together, win together. This is the video we just watched. I already showed the official social media stuff. There's a user agreement here. I'm not going to read this right now. Minimum specs, I guess, could be interesting to look at. Windows 10 or 11, 8 GB of memory, GPUs. Yeah, okay, so it's pretty low specs, which makes sense because it's a mobile game. I mean, sure. All right, it says iPhone 13 or later is the recommended specs, which definitely makes sense. Okay, I mean, there's not a ton of info on the website here. I think that's it. There's not really much else to see here. If I click on the Steam thing... Oh, it actually brings us to the page on Steam. They already have a page up here. Okay, this is interesting. So, about this game, I guess we can read some of the description. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see this. The Dragon Ball franchise's first team-oriented battle begins. Intense 4v4 team battle. Experience the world Dragon Ball through wrecking the battlefield with your own strength or by conquering the enemy objective with your friends and allies. The hero characters you take in control Okay, there's a typo there. The hero characters you take in control will grow in strength as the round progress. This sounds... Is this like auto-translated or something? I don't know. Okay. It's a lot of typos in here. I'm going to try and live fix these typos. The hero characters you take in control will grow in strength as the round progresses to give you a chance to obliterate enemy players and bosses alike. Heroes with roles. Pick heroes with unique abilities and skills to fulfill their roles. The simple but effective super aggressive damage role, the ever persistent tank role, staying on the battlefield indefinitely, and the technical role, which excels in ally support or enemy disruption. Very standard, you know, like sort of like multiplayer game roles. We have DPS characters, we have tank characters, and we have healers. That's what this is pretty much, which makes sense, but was not really expecting to see that a lot in a Dragon Ball game. Customization, from simple character aesthetic changes with skin items to animation changes. Express your love for the characters in your own way. Acquire a wide variety of customization items such as entrance animations to special finisher animations. Okay, so it does sound like it is going to be like a very traditional MOBA monetization structure. I imagine what this means is you're not going to be able to like pay to win. It's more so going to be like pay to look cool, like pay to get different outfits for like you could probably buy the Yardrat Goku outfit. You could probably buy like the Goku space outfit from the filler episode where he's like trying to fix the spaceship on the way to Namek. There's probably like the Turban Goku from the World Tournament. There's probably a lot of different outfits you could buy for characters, probably different skins. We'll see how far they go with this. I think there's probably a certain limit that they can do, especially with how strict the IP holders are, Shueisha and Toei, with what they usually allow these games to do. Like, I wouldn't really expect there to be like, I don't know, like crossovers between like, oh, there's a Naruto outfit for Goku or something. Like, I would doubt they're gonna do something like that. They're probably not going to do anything that doesn't exist in the original source material for the game. Like, I don't think you're going to be able to do like Hulk Hogan skin for Goku or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think they're going to go like something like that. But I can see this being pretty fun. It looks like you're going to be able to get different animations for attacks. Like, I don't know what that means, but okay, yeah. I mean, this definitely seems pretty interesting and promising. There, of course, is no release date yet. We don't even have the official name of the game right now. But this was pretty much our first look here. We have some screenshots as well. First look here at Dragon Ball Project Multi. Is that Tambourine? No, it's just a pterodactyl, I think is what that is. It's hard to tell. Here is the Great Ape. I'm not exactly sure what the Great Ape functions as. Oh, there's Cooler. We didn't actually see... Okay, so there's no Frieza. I mean, at least from what we've seen so far, but there is Cooler, huh? Okay, there's a Dragon Ball. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think so far of what we know about Dragon Ball Project Multi. I will be signing up for the beta. Hopefully, again, I'm not sure if it's closed beta. You have to get like get invited or something, or if it's going to be an open beta. But hopefully I will be able to jump in and experience this, and I'll do some content on it. I'll do some videos. We'll have some fun with this game. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.